Review: Marty Supreme 2025. The Safdie brothers have long been the high-wire acts of New York cinema, mastering a brand of braggadocious filmmaking that weaponizes tension and time. However, following their recent split into solo ventures, the adage "good things come in pairs" has never felt more hauntingly accurate. While Benny Safdie tackled the UFC in The Smashing Machine, Josh Safdie took on the 1950s table tennis circuit with Marty Supreme. The result is a sprawling, 150-minute epic that captures the excess of American culture but loses the soul of Safdie storytelling. A failure of time. In past interviews, the brothers described film as the closest thing to time travel and teleportation. In Good Times and Uncut Gems, time was a lethal weapon. In Marty Supreme, it is a burden. Despite being only 14 minutes longer than Uncut Gems, the film feels punishingly overextended. Josh Safdie fails to use time economically, the narrative frantically shifts tones and gets lost in unnecessary subplots. Most frustratingly, the central hook, Marty hustling towards a high-stakes tournament, never actually reaches its destination. The tournament never happens, and the much-marketed orange ping-pong balls became a metaphor for the film itself, a promising setup with no payoff. Teleportation vs. substances. Where the film succeeds is in its teleportation. Legendary production designer Jack Fisk There Will Be Blood brings 1950 seconds New York to life with staggering immersion. Visually, the film is world-class. Yet this beauty is largely surface level. The project feels desperate to be cool, prioritizing commercial crowd-pleasing over depth. This is most evident in the juvenile stunt castings. Kevin O'Leary merely plays himself, and Tyler, the creator, struggles to shed his modern dialect, resulting in unconvincing performances that broke the period's spell. Characters and stakes. At the center is Timothée Chalamet as Marty Mouser. Unfortunately, the separation between actors and characters is non-existent. Chalamet brings too much celebrity baggage to a role that demands a lived-in feeling, resulting in the least likable protagonist in the Safdie canon. Unlike the desperate Howard Ratner or Connie Nikas, Marty isn't an underdog. He is overconfident, desired, and successful. When the stakes are merely a bruised ego rather than life or death, the palpable dread that defines a Safdie film evaporates. The film's saving grace is Gwyneth Paltrow as Kay Stone. As the haughty, self-loathing wife of a billionaire, Paltrow provides the only adult emotionality in a sea of childishness. She sees Marty for what he is, a despicable hustler, and her performance grounds an otherwise untethered movie. Final verdict. Ultimately, Marty Supreme is a series of disconnected situations fueled by ego. While Josh Safdie sincerely attempts to paint a portrait of the American dream, the storytelling is too inert to support its own weight.